Hi everybody, thanks for being here and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now these cards are always well shuffled in between readings, and the cards that pop out or that I'm drawn to are for the sign in general. So it may not reflect everyone's personal circumstances, but even if one card relays a message, then I'm good with that. So enjoy. Hi Gemini, how are you? Oh, okay, and we're off to a flying start. Here we go. Okay. Um, all right, let's see where this leads. This is your reading for the 9th of March, Saturday. And the cards have been well shuffled in between readings. And this has come out right off the bat. So let's see what they have to say. Okay. Now we have the Six of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit. Now, have you tried to achieve something, whether it be within a personal realm or through work? Or something that you put effort into, and you thought you had a good chance of accomplishing this, and it would be something that people would look to you and, look at you and think how well you've done. But it didn't work out that way, did it? It, it was something that didn't go to plan. Could possibly have been that, someone else was chosen over you, that your efforts were overlooked. And because this was done in a more public arena, there was an element of possibly a little bit of humiliation that you didn't actually achieve what you stated you were going to. So there could have been, hurt feelings and a little bit of humiliation and feeling that people were pointing fingers at you and talking about you. And this has probably moved you on to the next card, which is quite understandable, that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you just don't want to face going out. You don't want to face all the people that had witnessed your humiliation. And doing that and staying in, are you maybe not taking care of yourself? Has this really affected your self-esteem? And has it been that maybe you're not taking care of, your surroundings? Has it turned into a disorganized mess? And has it been that maybe you're not taking care of yourself? Are you maybe not eating well? Are you not giving yourself a little bit of fresh air, a little bit of sun? If you hold yourself away. So it really has had a deep effect on your life and your self-esteem. Because with the Five of Swords in reverse, do you feel that you've lost a lot more than you've managed to retain in this whole episode? That with the humiliation, do you feel that your worthiness, your honour has been knocked as well. So you really have been greatly affected by this. And you feel that you've been left with all the efforts that you've made, you've been left with a lot less than you should have had. Now, with the Hermit here, and with you not wanting to go out and be around people, is this giving you the time to maybe look inside yourself and think about how you feel about things, how you got to this moment? Contemplate all of the different things that have happened. And possibly think of a way that, you can maybe move forward. Put it down to wisdom. Learn the lesson that you may have to search for within yourself to find out exactly what went wrong. And it could be that it is nothing that you have done. It could be that, it was someone else's decision and they thought that they had chosen the best person. And it had no reflection on you or your personality. But that doesn't mean that the effect or the consequences of that decision has not, afflicted you in a negative way. That has meant that you needed time on your own to heal your wounds. And this, once you're through this horrible period, will give you the strength that when you come up against a similar situation, then all of the work that you've done within yourself will help you to maintain your strength of character and your personal power whenever you hit a snag or a wall. Now, whatever it is that, this could be something that you're going through, or, it could even be with a friend. There's always hope. There's time to sit and look at everything that's been done and said, and you'll come out of this as a stronger person. Now, please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini. Hi, Libra. So glad you're here. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm going to take that card because it was a little bit sticky in my hand. Now, this is your reading for the 9th of March. Okay. Forgot what month I was on then. All right, one more card and we're off. Okay, I actually want that wee card at the end, I think. All right, let's see if I can get them straight. There we go. Well, ish. All right, let's see what they have to say. Okay, now we've got the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, are you maybe managing resources? Or are you running your own business? Or are you head of a department? Or organising a group? But it's something that you take great pride in. It's something that brings you, abundance within your life. Something that gives you the chance to experience, wealth and health, and good quality within your life. And that'll takes a lot of effort. It takes for you to have, a good, sound business head. It takes for you to manage all of those resources and to make good decisions. And it takes for you to be efficient and effective. And to offer a good quality product or service while looking at the costs of everything within a budget, so that there will be a profit at the end of the day. Now, has there been some moments when it maybe hasn't gone to plan? Or you have somebody who's given you advice? In fact, if you have your own business, or someone has given you advice, or you've went to someone for advice, have they maybe said to you, you need to shake things up a little bit? You need to look at how other people do things, because the way that you do things may be fine for you, but in order to get a better response to your product or your service, or to organise your finances or resources in a better way, if you did it in a similar way to someone else, you might get a better response, a better effect. And the advice could be that, you take a little bit of time out. You maybe put yourself in the shoes of someone else and look at how they do things. And it could be uncomfortable because it may not be natural for you to do the things that this other person is doing. But it could help you to open your eyes a little bit at how different methods evoke different responses. And it could be that those experiences can open your eyes and help you to maybe make not total changes, but even just slight changes to the way that you do things. Then it could be a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter. Now, the next card that you have is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, with you taking this chance and putting yourself in someone else's shoes and looking at things with fresh eyes, are you stepping up to this wheel? Are you taking part of this game where you spin the wheel and see where it drops, where it stops? And, in doing that, are you giving yourself new opportunities? This could be your turning point to bring new practices into your business or into your way of life that could change your destiny, give you fresh opportunities. This could be your turning point. These new experiences could be the beginning of something wonderful. And in moving on to the Ten of Pentacles, is this all going to benefit your family? Because you're in it for Yes, you have a quality business, and yes, you are, you know, being able to have an abundant lifestyle from that. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, are you looking for stability for your family? You're looking for security that that abundance will be there for them in the future. And are you looking to make sure that it's not only there for your family, but for the generations? Your parents, your children, to help with the traditions within your family. So this is all a wonderful experience to aid you to live the life that you want and to make sure that your family will be secure in the future. All right, now that's worth the risk, is it not? Have a great time, Libra, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's put this day to bed. All right, let's give this card here and this card here. That was a fast deal. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. This is straight as I'm going to get it, I think. All right, Aquarius, this is your reading for the 9th of March, Saturday. Let's see what it has to say. All right, then. Now we've got the High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Now, is there something that you are passionate about, but it's also something that you really don't know that much about? You've still got a lot to learn. And because it's something that you're passionate about, are you maybe not wanting to build people's hopes up and that this is something that you're going to do? Or you could even be wanting to keep it a secret from, your employer at the moment, because you don't want them to know that you are planning to do something else. Or it could be that, you're not sure and you want to keep these thoughts in your head as a secret at the moment until you know more, until you're sure that this is what you want to do. Now, part of that process could be that with the Queen of Swords here, have you or are you planning to go to someone who is really knowledgeable about whatever your passion is? Someone that's been there and done it, someone that knows all the pitfalls and all the good points and probably all the connections that you would need to know. And they could help you with your ideas and make you aware of any problems that could possibly come your way and help you to plan one step at a time. Now, all of these things can be extremely intoxicating if this is a passion, and it could end up being that with the Seven of Cups in reverse here, do you spend a lot of time dreaming about what may be, what could be? And even though, you have a lot of high hopes, but the person that you went to advice could be, really giving you an idea of what the reality is. And that could be maybe letting you know about the dark side of the risks of what your passion is, of what your dream is. You know, because they may have outlined all of your fears, but they may also have gave you a strategy and how to plan a way out of your fears. But the thing is that all of these things are taking up a lot of headspace, and they could be interfering in your day-to-day life because your head is so clouded with all of the things that you need to know, all of the things that you're finding out, and all of the dreams and wishes that you want to be. But you need to keep an eye on the practicalities, because do you have a job? Do you have a home? Do you have family? Do you have girlfriend? All of these things are all something that you need to do now on a practical level. You know, and some of these things could be something that, you know, you feel is your responsibility, or it could be more of a burden. You know, it could be that you may have to get your head down and to look at all of these opportunities or duties that you have in your life at the moment and just get them done. And once that's completed, then you can go back to looking at the future and what could be. But don't lose sight of what you have at the moment. All right, now you take care and see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.